بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم نحمده ونصلي على رسوله الكريم. I was thinking that because of Maghrib Salah, some people are coming. So some people pray Maghrib Salah somewhere and then join class. Some people are on the way, so probably have less people. And then this revision. And tomorrow, then some people have exams online. So I was thinking, let's leave it to the Nasiha. Then I remembered a few stories. There's a story regarding Shah Ismail Shahid Rahmatullahi alayhi. And that he had given a lecture before the Jummah Salah. And quite a long lecture, normal lecture. And after Salah, one person arrived, a villager, normal simpleton. He arrived and he came and he said, "Is the lecture finished?" He said, "Yes, the lecture's finished." And he was so regretful and remorseful because Shaykh Ismail had gone to another place, another city, another locality. So he had heard that he has come to give a lecture. So by the time he got there late. So he was so remorseful. And Shaykh Ismail Rahmatullahi alayhi, he saw him and he said, "What happened?" He said that I came so far to hear your lecture and I got late and I missed your lecture. So he said, "No problem, I'll repeat the lecture for you." So Shaykh Ismail Rahmatullahi alayhi, so he came before Jummah and gave a long lecture in front of hundreds of people. And then one person came afterwards and he said, "No, I missed a lecture." So he said, "Okay, I'll repeat it for you." So when we are doing any nasiha, any advice, any classes, any teaching, we should not change obviously we have a natural nashat, a natural human inclination. If there are good people in the class, good people listening, they're attentive, they show interest, zeal, you'll have a natural more motivation to speak. But we should never look at numbers as a motivation. If there's only one person, I'm not going to speak. If there's only two people, I'm not going to speak. We were studying a few days ago the hadith, the Umar radiallahu ta'ala anhu, he had been stabbed and he realized that I'm going to die. And he saw one youngster, he had his trousers very low. So he said, and he gave nasiha, "Irfa izarak, فإنه أتقى لربك." But even he's passing away, one person, he gave him nasiha. So we should always, whenever we get a chance, that should be our, wherever we are, provided we are in that position to, we have the wisdom, the hikmah, the understanding, the knowledge to, wherever we get a chance, say 2 words of deen, give us nasiha, give an advice. We don't know when our words will hit somebody's heart. And sometimes, continuously saying something over and over again, there's not one specific thing that is the main cause. It's just like say the straw that broke the camel's back. So the straw doesn't break the camel's back. It's just that so many things. Eventually, it just causes a breakage. Yes. Similarly, I remember another story. Our teacher Maulana Salim Sahib, he told us a story that he went to Barbados with Haji Farooq Sahib Rahmatullahi alayhi. So in Barbados, the system, the Urf is a very small community, but the Urf is very different. So people work. They work week, not for the normal people, but the business that a lot of our community do. They have Saturday, Sunday, they work. And they have Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday off. That's the way they work. This is a long story. So even weddings happen on a Wednesday. So it's like very weird to them. Why is a wedding on Wednesday in the afternoon? It's because that's how the culture is. So when Haji Farooq Rahmatullah, when they went to Barbados, they said, "Well, we'll have a lecture Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, but Saturday or Sunday after Isha, we're not going to have a lecture because people don't come." So you go, "No, to keep a lecture." So they're trying to convince him. They said to him that, over like a few times, they're trying to explain to him that let's not keep a lecture. No one's going to come. Because this is the work day. People work and very hard. They work early in the morning and they got the whole day and they work. They're not going to come to lectures. So I can't remember the exact wording, but the gist of it was that since when have you, they said to the people, since when have you start thinking that I give a lecture for somebody else? I give a lecture for myself. That when I say these things over and over again, I will benefit. I'm not giving for somebody else. It's for myself. So then they kept the lecture and they said that day many people came as well for the lecture. Normal, same as normal. Some people even more came. So we should have this thing that we're not that we don't need it. I am superior to you and you are inferior, therefore I must educate you and teach you. I am more pious than you, therefore I am educating you and trying to teach you piety. It's no, we're all in need. And when we say something over and over again, after a while the haya and the modesty will kick in. No, I keep saying this thing over and over again and I am nowhere on this level. You start feeling a bit embarrassed. It's a bit embarrassing. I need to sort myself out. So you benefit first, most of all. If I keep on saying, be honest, be truthful, pray tahajjud, do dhikr, do tilawa, all of these things, I don't do any of these things. I'm sinful as ever. One day of Qiyamah it might be a question against me. Let me mend my ways. Do you understand? So the first person, when you guys graduate or when you guys finish, you're giving a lecture in Bayan, in a masjid, in the Tabligh Jamaat, anywhere. Don't think that I'm giving somebody else. Think that I am giving nasiha and I myself will benefit. The first person to benefit is going to be me. And everybody else later is them. Do you understand? So you have that niyyah. First of all, I'm giving us niyyah. I'm giving a nasiha lecture was for the sake of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, to please Allah. And the pleasure of Allah doesn't depend on the number of people listening. What does the pleasure of Allah depend upon? Your intentions. If it's one person or 1,000 people, it makes no difference to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. It's not that if you got 1,000 people in front of you, Allah will become more happy and you get more reward. Yes, if they act upon this, and then you get reward. But if there's one person in front of you and you're sincere, you get the same reward. Do you understand? So you should be, don't look at the people in front of you. Sometimes you may start off. Sometimes we look at the people. One mistake we look at people is that we look at scholars and ulama who, after decades, 2-3 decades, from 20 or 30 to later 50, 60, so 3 decades they've been teaching, and 3 decades later when we look at them, oh, I've got such a large audience. You're not going to get that when you first start off. If you get one student, you're lucky. So start from 1 student, 2 students, 1 person sitting in nasiha, and then slowly, and then with ikhlas, sincerity, keep trying, putting effort. Maybe Allah decree He will give you more. If not, but at least, it continues. So don't look at that and think, oh, only if I get so many, it's worth my while. Start from 0. Start from 1. And then build. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will give you qabul, inshallah. Yes? So don't look at numbers always, whether it's in a class, whether it's in a madrasa, whether it's in a bayan, whether it's in a lecture, whether people read your... Just keep this for the sake of Allah, make intention. I'm doing this for Allah's sake, and inshallah I'll benefit myself, and inshallah somebody reads my article today, tomorrow, next year. Even after I die is around, somebody will benefit from it, Allah will benefit. Allah will give me reward for this. So keep this in mind that our lectures and our nasiyah for ourselves. So may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give us the ability to act upon this. Subhanallah wa bihamdi, subhanakallahumma wa bihamdika, wa nashhadu an la ilaha illa anta, wa nastaghfiruka wa natubu ilayk.